lovely Cancerians. This is Debs and this is your reading for mid-November 2024, Cancer. In meditation, I saw someone standing on top of a mountain, looking down at their feet. And I don't know why, this person was looking incredibly nervous. It's as if they were anticipating that something would happen. Lo and behold, half an hour later, as they looked down, they saw a crack forming where their feet were. And they gingerly stepped around to avoid this crack. That got bigger and bigger and bigger. Before they knew it, a cavern had opened up, which was pitch black. They couldn't see what was in there. They were standing on the edge of this gaping hole in this rock formation. But as their eyes got accustomed to the dark, they could see a glistening, and what they realised was there was a stream that was directly below. And they began to hear this whooshing sound, right? And as the crack got wider and wider and wider, they didn't have any more space to stand firmly on the top of this mountain. It had a really small peak. And so they thought, the only thing I can do is just fall in. And so they let themselves fall. They were hugging themselves as if they were going down a chute. And they came out into this glorious underground lake that was sort of lit from underneath, really beautiful, cobalt blue. And they came up for air, they were sort of spluttering a bit, and they looked around them and they thought, oh my gosh, this is simply beautiful. And then the vision ended. So Cancer, I don't know whether or not you are going to be allowing yourself to fall. You could be falling in love. It may be a bit scary initially. You may be tempted to cling onto the sides of this mountain. I don't want to do it, right? You may be going through an intensely emotional experience, which leaves you just completely speechless. I don't know. It could even be something like giving birth, right? It's terrifying, but it's wonderful at the same time. You're going to be going through this experience, and I feel the message is just give in to it. Just try and give in to it, because it's going to be wonderful. If you can cope with the fear factor and push the fear down, it's going to be a wonderful experience you will never, ever forget. So Cancer, should we get into this? See what this is all about? The deck that I'm using is the Venetian Tarot. Everything you need, guys, is down below. Do forgive my voice. I'm getting over a head cold, so it sounds a bit strange right now. If you'd like to join the channel, the link is there too. And of course, all the decks are listed. So, Cancer. Here we go. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, mid-November 2024. What do we have for my lovely Cancerians? Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Cancer, you may just feel swept away. Swept away. And there's nothing you can do about it, right? Yeah, okay. The King of Cups. Now, I could be connecting with a masculine Cancerian, or Cancer, this is your true soul partner. If you're a feminine, this is your other half, your natural other half, the King of Cups. Crossing that, we have the Three of Pentacles. Cancer, this is somebody who wants to work in partnership with you. This is someone who wants you to work with them to create a beautiful life. There is a third energy that you're going to have to cope with. It could be anything. It could be distance. It could be this person has a child with someone else. It might be a family dynamic who could be a little bit interfering sometimes. I don't think this is a third party, but I do think there's a third energy you're going to need to work with to make this successful that you could be slightly nervous about. In the past, Judgment. Sagittarian energy. Cancer, you had to make a serious judgment call. And after that time, with the 9 of Cups, you decided that this is what you really wanted. It may not have been perfect on paper. You might have thought to yourself, we're going to have to get around the obstacles. There are going to be a few issues. It's not going to be easy, but you really, really wanted this. In your thoughts now, the 5 of Wands. I feel you're ready for the battle. As long as you're standing next to this person, you're ready. Because I feel you're both fighting for your future together. Now, this could be simply people that disapprove of you two being together as a couple for whatever reason. Could be to do with a difference in background, a difference in culture. Maybe you guys live in different areas and people around you don't know why you want to try for this. What's the point? You guys live in different countries and both of you know, well, it's because we feel we're right together. Whatever the obstacles are, you've decided that you're ready to accept them as long as your partner is wanting to work with you to clear the way. As long as you're in it together, right? In the immediate future, Cancer, the 9 of Swords. Oh, guys, now this is almost you seeing that crack beneath your feet thinking, oh my goodness. The ground is opening up. Pretty soon I'm going to lose my footing and I'm going to go straight down into this mountain. Oh, goodness. In your fears, the Page of Pentacles. You may be thinking about signing on the dotted line. You could be talking to this person about moving in together. There could be a very big age gap. Cancer, okay? There could be. That could be the biggest obstacle. In your person's energy, is the Ace of Wands. They want this. This is someone who thought this was out of reach. This is someone who felt this was never going to happen. But Cancer, what they're realizing is not only do you want this, but it's as if you can't help yourself. You've already fallen, Cancer. You know? Yeah. In your hopes, the Moon. Hoping you aren't going to give in to fear at the last minute. Hoping you're not going to just stress and turn around to this person and say, you know what, I'm really sorry, I can't do this. You're hoping you're not going to sit in that energy because deep down inside, Cancer, you know this is right for you. The outcome, guys, the Empress. Now, Cancer, I feel this is you. I feel this is you stepping into your empirical energy. This is someone extremely wise, mature in their thinking. You're opening up to this love, Cancer, because you simply can't help yourself. Other people may look at this partnership and shake their heads and say to you, Cancer, do you know what you're doing? You may look at these people and say, I'm not sure. But your heart and your soul, Cancer, knows somehow that this person is right for you. Despite maybe other people's disapproval, or despite the stigma of a community, or despite you guys getting strange looks, maybe, it's right. it's right. Clarification for you, the Chariot. This is your energy, guys. I think you and your person are trying to steer this little narrow barge through this array of narrow pathways, trying to find your way through together. It's as if you're clinging onto each other. You're both thinking, this is a bit nerve-wracking. Are we really doing the right thing? Well, as long as you're by my side, it's okay. The Hermit. Cancer, both of you have done some soul searching about this, and what you've realized is this is what you both want. It may not be a normal pairing. There could be people around you who are asking you, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure this is right for you? And Cancer, I think before you may have said to these people, you know what, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if I should be doing this. But I feel you two have reached a point in your lives where you either completely disconnect or you make this work. And you're deciding, both of you, in mid-November to make this work. Because neither of you, Cancer, wants to be with anyone else. Clarification for your person, guys. Ace of Swords. They seem to have told themselves the truth, Cancer. And the truth is, with the Two of Cups, they are in love. It may have happened unexpectedly, but they are in love. And Cancer, you may have tried to prevent it. You may have felt this was a slippery slope. But you're just surrendering now because you want to be with this person. It's as if you've been pushing against this idea for so long. You got used to being defensive, trying to keep it light, trying to keep it casual. You can't do that anymore because this is your person. Underneath the deck, Cancer, we have the Page of Cups. You know what? I think this is you apologizing to this person. I do, Cancer. Sorry, I was defensive with the Seven of Wands. I'm sorry I pushed you away. I've been looking at past mistakes. I shouldn't have done that. I was sitting in denial. I didn't really want to fall in love because this was a very difficult situation for us to work with. I knew it was going to be a challenge. I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew that there would be obstacles and curveballs and problems relating to other people, and I couldn't face it. But Cancer, this is you doing a 180. Because Cancer, you recognize this is the one. With the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, male or female, Cancer, you're working on this. I do believe I'm connecting with a feminine Cancerian. So Cancer, this King of Cups will be your other half, the person that you're falling for. Okay? Yeah. You've been in your head about this for the longest time. Eight of Swords. You've been in your head, Cancer. Hangman. Knowing that this is your person, knowing very well this is the person for you, but you've been keeping yourself stuck because you have been listening to other people. Whoever this person is has been listening to petty gossip. It's never going to work. What are you doing? You need to detach. We don't think this is good for you. Cancer, you're not listening anymore. You're not listening anymore, Cancer. You're not. Nope. Because you decided to go with your intuition with a High Priestess. And your intuition is telling you, Cancer, this is the one for you. Very simple. Very simple, Cancer. Yeah. 8 of Cups. I think you're leaving these people behind. You're heading out into that wide ocean on that tiny boat because you would rather be with this person than be surrounded by people who don't have any respect for what your heart is wanting. You're ready. You're ready, Cancer. Temperance. You know you've been coasting for way too long. You know that you've been listening to these naysayers, people that try to put you off this person, people that try to change your mind. You know what, Cancer? I think these people were jealous. I think they were jealous that you found a love which transcended all of the issues that life chucked at you. It didn't matter. It's your time now, Cancer, and I think you are making a move. So in the past, judgment. You knew, Cancer, you had to make a judgment call in the past. I don't know whether or not you did. No, you didn't. With the 2 of Wands, Cancer, you may have been stuck between a rock and a hard place. You may have thought, I just don't know what to do. I feel this is my person, but maybe you were standing at crossroads relating to someone else. Or maybe you were listening to people gossiping, thinking to yourself, it's never going to work, it's never going to work. You knew you had to make a decision to put this poor person out of their misery, but you couldn't do it. And I think, Cancer, this poor person was there, sat, looking at you with this cup. Take it, Cancer. I know you want this. I know we're supposed to be together. But you resolutely folded your arms and you didn't accept it. It's as if you wanted to, but you felt you shouldn't. Yeah, 4 of Cups. You wanted to, but you felt you shouldn't. And the reason why you didn't accept it, Cancer, is you could not bear to get in touch with your emotion. You held yourself back, Cancer, from falling. You held yourself back from falling consciously. Yeah, strength. Leo energy. But because, Cancer, with the 9 of Cups, you couldn't walk away from this person, not completely, you gave in to this now and again, telling yourself it's okay, as long as I keep this light, it's going to be fine. No one's going to get hurt, right? No one's going to disapprove, it's just a dalliance. Yeah, Page of Wands. You consciously kept this light, even though you knew deep down that this was your person. Yeah. You may even, Cancer, have looked at other options with the 7 of Cups. Well, let's just see who else is out there. I know this person loves me. I feel this strong connection. But it's not right. It's not right. My family disapproves. There's an age gap. We're from 2 completely different backgrounds. But whatever excuse you drummed up in your own mind, Cancer, you knew that you love this person. You couldn't help it. You just couldn't admit it. Now, if you were with somebody else, then this is you unable to make a decision. So you may have been separated from a partner, but not divorced, that sort of thing. And you may have thought, well, I could casually date other people. You disregarded this person in favour of potentially looking at other options because you simply didn't want to admit that they were the one, because it wasn't a traditional pairing, is what I'm getting here. It wasn't a traditional pairing. And you may have been afraid of what other people would say, what other people would think. Issues and problems stemming from that, even though your heart, Cancer, knew the truth. What are you thinking about with the Five of Wands? This is what's on your mind now. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Wands, Cancer. Now, if you're a feminine, it may well be that this person that you kept pushing away met a Queen of Wands. This woman would have been your competition. Cancer, it may only have been at this point that you realised you loved this person. When there was competition, when there was another woman around. I think your person got so fed up of you keeping things light, keeping things on a shallow basis. They may even have known, Cancer, that you were looking at other options quietly. It may have been that your person met a Queen of Wands. The moment you found out, you realised you were in love. It may have happened that fast. And I think, Cancer, after that time, you realised you couldn't lie to yourself anymore. You couldn't lie to this person anymore. You wanted to be with them. So, Cancer, you went through this roller coaster of emotions, right? About this Queen of Wands. Yeah, Four of Swords. First of all, disbelief. You may have felt your person would never ever walk away from you, even though they knew you had other options, or even though they knew that you were hanging on to someone else. You may have thought to yourself, this person's never going to walk away from me. Not totally. You got used to them always being there. This might have been you understanding that there was another woman involved, and it might have shocked you, realising there was competition. And you had a lot of thinking to do, Cancer. You had a lot of thinking to do. Yeah, the Lovers. So this person may be a Gemini, or you could have Gemini in your chart. But with the energy of the Lovers, Cancer, you're realising that this person has a choice to be with you or a Queen of Wands, as you have a choice to be with them or a partner you may still be hanging on to. And so the realisation has hit. And the emotions are now coming to the surface. Oh my goodness, I know how it feels now. I know how it feels to be terrified that I'm going to lose this person. The shoe's on the other foot. Yeah. And you may have become obsessed. Obsessed with this Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands? What is she like? What does she look like? What does she do for a job? Where did my person meet her? You may have become obsessed. Because the realization, Cancer, was that you may lose this person for good. That was the wake-up call. That's when, Cancer, you decided to do a U-turn. I do not want to lose this person. So, Cancer, here we have you. You're sat in the Nine of Swords. You are terrified. You're going to lose your person to this Queen of Wands. What you don't know is that this person only has you in their heart with the Ace of Swords. There's no one else. Because with the Two of Cups, Cancer, they're in love. And this is someone who will be willing to do anything to make it work with you. They have just been waiting for you to accept and recognize the love you have for them. So, Archangel Michael, when do we have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands for Cancer? Thank you, Michael. Wow, New Year's Eve. Okay, guys, it's pretty soon. New Year's Eve. How are you feeling, Cancer? How are you feeling? Okay. 3 of Cups. Cancer, you may be preparing to meet this person. It could be on New Year's Eve. You may be choosing what to wear. You may be wanting to wear something glamorous. You're very excited about this, but you keep thinking about the Queen of Wands, the other option, the other woman. Is she on my person's mind? You're nervous. You may have been very confident before, Cancer, but you're nervous because what you're thinking about now is, I could lose them. I could. I could. What's on your mind, Cancer? The 3 of Wands. You were convinced that this person would never go anywhere, would never want to be with anyone else. But what you're realizing now is there's another woman in this person's life. Even if they deny it, even if they say they're just a friend, you know that's true, and it's making you nervous. You were convinced that if you turned around to this person and said to them, okay, let's do this, let's make this exclusive, let's get serious, they would jump at it. You were convinced your ship was going to come in whenever you wanted it to. What you're thinking about now is, I don't know for sure, because of this other woman. What's on your mind, Cancer? The Queen of Cups. What's on your mind is, you're finally in touch with your emotion. You love this person. And I think, Cancer, with the Ace of Pentacles, what you really want to do is grab this person's hand, get into this boat, and for you to sail off into the sunset together to create this beautiful life. That's what you've realized you really want. That's a little dream you're keeping in your mind with the hope that it's not too late. Because I feel you've been keeping this person waiting, guys. But look at this. We have 3 aces. This could be a beautiful new start for you both. But Cancer, gone are the days of you keeping your feelings to yourself. This is you opening up your heart, expressing how you feel, and telling this person that whatever obstacles you two have to face, you're willing to face them to be together. That's what you want to do. How are you feeling, Cancer? 10 of Wands. It's slowly dawning on you that you may have already lost this person to someone else emotionally because you've been pushing them away for so long. Why else are you burdened? Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Because maybe you've been pushing them away for a very long time. You left them out in the cold. You couldn't make a decision. You didn't really feel as if you could choose them. And they've been patient, and they've been coasting, and they've been waiting. What you're thinking about is it too late? What are you considering here? The Magician. That you could manifest this person back into your life fully and make this work. But you're going to have to leave your pride at the door. You're going to have to push down any ego. And you're going to have to tell this person you love them. You're sorry you held back. You're sorry you didn't see that they were the one. And to go for this. Now, Cancer, the good news is that this person just wants to be with you. They can't help it. They already love you. 2 of Cups, Ace of Swords. They know it in their heart that you're the one. But they've got this Queen of Wands hanging around. And they may be susceptible to advice and guidance from other people. Yeah. I think they've had other people telling them What are you doing? Leave Cancer behind. Cancer's not interested. Cancer doesn't really love you. If Cancer really loved you, they would have told you by now. Meet someone else. They have had a lot of people tell them to emotionally detach. Just so that you know. Just so that you know. What is their energy? They've been hanging on in there. They've been hanging on in there, Cancer. They didn't know if this would finally completely end with the Death card. They didn't know if this could be transformed. But they couldn't bear to lose hope. Cancer, they couldn't bear to lose hope. Six of Cups. There have been too many memories. There have been too many moments between the two of you that mean so much to this person. They couldn't let it go. They resolutely kept on putting in the work, Cancer, with you, even though they didn't need to, even though you weren't showing them that you were serious. And this person had options around them. Nine of Pentacles. This is a masculine energy who had a lot of other people interested. But their heart belonged to you, so they didn't want to give up. What is on this person's mind? The Four of Wands. Cancer, there could be a very serious conversation. It could happen on New Year's Eve. This is someone thinking about moving in together. They may propose. It could shock you. Because Cancer, we have you opening up, expressing to this person that you do love them, telling them that you do want to make it work. And I think if you do that, they're not going to waste any time. The moment that you say to this person, I really want this, I really want you, I'm sorry, I've been looking at past mistakes, I shouldn't have pushed you away, I shouldn't have listened to other people, I shouldn't have sat on the fence, right? As soon as you open the door, they're going to want to make sure, Cancer, that that door is never ever closed again. Ever. There could be a proposal. So guys, you are sat in this beautiful Empress energy. This is you. I think this is you preparing to be this person's wife, to be this person's partner, life partner. Finally, Cancer, you're ready. Cancer, you're not going to hold back anymore. You're going to express how you feel, because the risk is, if you don't, you could lose this person. Knight of Pentacles. This has been a long time coming. I don't know what issues you two faced in the past. For each one of you, it's going to be different. But there were significant obstacles. The main one I can see, Cancer, is you may have had to make a choice between this person and someone else. It could be you had a child with someone. It could be you were separated, not yet divorced. Or it could be that there was a big age gap. We've got a Knight of Pentacles and an Empress. But you're not letting those obstacles hold you back anymore. You're taking charge. You're acting with integrity, with the energy of the Empress, because you know your worth. And I think over the next few months, you two are going to be discussing the future. What are you talking to this person about? The Ten of Pentacles. So Cancer, if you were still legally married, you may say to this person, if you would commit to me, truly commit to me, I would be ready to push for a full divorce. For others of you, Cancer, you may be saying to this person, I'm ready to choose you and only you, but you have to promise me that you will commit to me. Are you ready for that type of serious relationship? What is this person saying? Yeah. I mean, Cancer, they're already sat in the Knight of Pentacles. They do want to commit to you because, very simply, with the Knight of Cups, they're in love. And Cancer, I think they've been in love with you for quite a long time. Yeah. Guys. Justice. So you guys are going to be balancing a situation out. If you are still connected to someone, Cancer, you may be going through a court case here to dissolve a marriage, could be finally, or you may be asking your long-term partner for child support. You may have a child with someone. But you are allowing yourself, Cancer, finally to just fall in love. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Cancer. Beautiful. This is you sitting in self-love. This is you opening up your heart to this person. And I think this is the beginning of a really beautiful, serious relationship. Building a beautiful, serious relationship. You're surrendering. And I think this person is going to feel that the wait was worth it. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. You guys are not going to let each other go. You're not going to let each other go, Cancer. This is so beautiful, guys. Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of talk about moving forward. Maybe talking about what you both expect in the future, where you'd want to live, how you'd want to live your lives, expectations, you know, that sort of thing. Finally, Cancer, you're getting rid of the fear and you're just embracing this. Yeah. You're moving straight into the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, guys. A beautiful ending to this reading, Cancer. Yeah. Guys. Wheel of Fortune. And this was all meant to be, Cancer. This was all meant to be. So guys, I am leaving the reading there. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, let me know in the comments if this is your story. Take care of yourselves, and of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Cancer. Bye now.